Have you ever heard the saying, "Youth is wasted on the young"? Well, when it comes to tanning, it's unfortunately true. Many of us spend our younger years soaking up the sun, only to regret it later in life when we're battling premature wrinkles, sunspots, and even skin cancer. So let's talk about the importance of sun protection and how it can save your skin in the long run. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that may not seem important now, but it'll definitely be important in the future: tanning. Take a look at this American trucker in the photo. He's been driving for 29 years, and you can see that the left side of his face has been exposed to the sun, while the right side has been in the shade. Can you see the difference? Do you want to look like that when you're older? Probably not. So maybe it's time to think twice about that fancy tan. There has been a lot of discussion on the hazards of ultraviolet light and the significance of using sunscreen while being outdoors. However, the saying, "seeing is believing," holds true in this case. Artist Thomas Levitt offers a chance to observe our skin through the eyes of the sun. Levitt filmed people with a camera in both regular mode and through ultraviolet light. Then he showed the footage to the participants and recorded their responses. The results revealed that although milky skin appears uniform and flawless under natural light, in ultraviolet light, it is dotted with freckles and pigment spots. The video serves as proof that the sun damages human skin and causes aging that may not always be visible to the naked eye. Levitt's experiment highlights how ultraviolet light exposes changes in the skin caused by the sun. Scientists have also conducted a study that proves the damaging effects of tanning. Twin sisters, Ginny and Susan, were used in the study. Ginny spent minimal time in the sun and always protected herself, while Susan was a tanning fanatic who even smoked during her younger years. At 61 years old, the results of this study were pretty obvious. Can you guess which sister lived in sunny Florida? You guessed it. It was Susan. Now let's dive into what happens to our skin when we tan. Sure, vitamin D is formed under the sun, but to get the right amount, we only need to be in the sun for about 15-20 minutes a day. Tanning is actually our skin's protective response to ultraviolet light, which triggers the production of melanin. This pigment makes our skin turn brown and helps protect it from harmful radiation. However, melanin doesn't absorb all the rays, and over time, our skin can become sun-printed, which includes freckles and pigment spots. The sun's rays also disrupt the process of regeneration and keratinization, making our skin rough and thickened. Lastly, the sun destroys elastin and collagen, which are responsible for firming and tightening our skin, leading to deep wrinkles and flabby skin. It's important to note that once those sunspots, freckles, and pigmentation marks appear on the skin, they can be very difficult to remove. Traditional methods like peels, scrubs, or whitening creams may help to lighten them, but they typically won't make them disappear completely. Even laser treatments, which are often considered the most effective way to remove pigmentation, are not always a guarantee, and the results may be temporary if the skin is repeatedly exposed to the sun without proper protection. So, prevention is truly the best approach when it comes to protecting our skin from the damaging effects of the sun. However, even if you already have a sunspot on a specific area of your body, such as your forehead, and you take measures to protect that spot with sunscreen and a hat, if the rest of your body is still exposed to the sun, your sunspot can still become more visible over time. This is because the ultraviolet radiation from the sun penetrates deeply into the skin and triggers the production of melanin, which causes the darkening of the pigmented areas. Therefore, it's crucial to protect your entire body from the sun's harmful rays, not just specific areas with visible sun damage. In a startling revelation, recent statistics have shown that a staggering from 50 up to 80% of harmful sun exposure occurs in early childhood and is the primary culprit behind most cases of skin cancer. As a result, it is of paramount importance to follow proper sun protection guidelines. However, despite the abundance of information available, a shocking number of people remain unaware of the basics. A recent study has found that a whopping 45% of respondents didn't even know that UVB rays cause sunburn, while 27% were oblivious to the fact that UVA rays can accelerate skin aging. Even more alarmingly, over 20% of people mistakenly believe that cloudy weather can protect them from the sun's harmful rays. It's clear that there is still much work to be done in educating the public about sun safety. So remember, excessive sun exposure can lead to photoaging, which is aging caused by spending too much time in the sun, not by age. And let's not forget the scary fact that it can also lead to skin cancer. A beautiful tan may seem appealing now, but is it worth it? Thanks for tuning into our channel. Don't forget to show us some love by hitting that thumbs up and sharing with your friends. And if you want to stay on top of all the latest happenings, subscribe to our channel. We promise to keep you in the loop.